Another one. Another one.
Gemini Boys Edition.
Welcome to Pod and Us Podcast.
Yeah.
We're back.
That's right. We're back. We're live. We're in business here.
We never fucking go nowhere.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Where we always fucking been.
Word.
YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Links in the bio. All that shit.
Yeah, you know what it is. Check that shit out.
Yo, that was funny. All right, let me introduce us real quick. The gentleman to my left, y'all know who he is.
Fly guy, the pod pilot.
Woo! No, this is.
I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Bitch. That's who the fuck I am. What up? Welcome to Partners Podcast.
Yeah.
I am Joe Grizz.
Fly guy. The pod pilot.
The
What's
pod
good?
fucking pilot. What's good, my brother?
Man, you already know, man. It's pod day.
Pod day, pod mode.
Back in the lab, you already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
What's up?
We had a pretty interesting topic that we wanted to talk about today.
Yeah, man. So I'm a bus driver, right? So
Yeah.
when I'm driving a bus, I do a lot of thinking. And I was just thinking about just certain shit, man, as like just being a man. So that made me lean towards certain struggles and shit, man, the shit that we got to endure as men. You know what I mean? Like the pressures and things that come with being a man and how we deal with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in the society we live in, we're made to feel like there's this, like you put it to me, false bravado that we gotta kind of put forth. You know what I mean? We gotta wear this fucking tough guy mask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what made me pose the question to you, like, how do you deal with your struggles as a man / your feelings? You know what I mean? And how do you deal with that shit?
Yeah. Well, dealing with it,
Mm-hmm.
the first really step to dealing with it is knowing what is triggering, these stresses or these things that we got to deal with. Because what is one of the main things that people tell you if you're going through something? They're going to say, man up.
Yeah.
But what the fuck does that mean?
Exactly. I think that to them, what they're implying is that false bravado.
Yeah.
Be a fucking tough guy, suck it up, and keep it moving. But how do you just suck it up and keep it moving and not deal with the issue at hand?
Yeah.
Like, it's only gonna fester, it's only gonna build up, it's only gonna make the problem worse down the line.
It is. Because when you ignore something or you burying it, you know what I'm saying? There comes a point where it just is a boiling point.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people black out. Sometimes people are driven to drink or do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my brother, you are preaching to the fucking choir.
yeah.
Because in my teens and 20s, that's all I fucking did.
Yeah.
That's all I did. And that shit led me down a dark road of depression. Because and that's the crazy shit. So nowadays, I don't have a problem talking about my feelings or the shit that I go through, because I got people in my life that I can talk to. You, I have Kyle, Lou, my B-Dub brothers. You know what I mean? I got people I can talk to. I got other men and brothers that I can talk to that I feel safe sharing with. You know what I mean?
Right.
But back then, I had people, like most of the same people who were in my life, but it was a point where I didn't feel comfortable sharing. You know what I mean? It was like, I don't know if it, I mean, eventually I would get drunk and everything would come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I couldn't ever just on some sober shit go to someone like, yo, I'm dealing with this and this and this.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just like, I felt like, oh, that's gonna make me look like a punk, like a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I fell victim to that bullshit. And yeah, man, it was a tough road or tough journey to endure.
Yeah, I can imagine, because you're doing these things to try to alleviate your problems, and it's only making it worse.
Yeah. I was numbing myself.
Yeah.
Temporarily, because when I wake up sober, hungover, the problem was still there.
Exactly. And that's the problem. Like, like as we grow older, we know that as men, we have to step up and face whatever it is that we're going through.
Facts.
If we run from it, it's still gonna be there. If we numb ourselves to it, it's still gonna be there until you face it, go through it. It's gonna suck, but there's a lot of strength and wisdom to be gained by going through that trial or tribulation, that you become a better person after it.
Word up, bro. Like, man, yo, like, there's just so much shit, like, that you got to deal with as a man. And it's hard shit to deal with. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got shit at work sometimes. You got to be a provider.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However your family dynamic is set up.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, the man is a provider. He gotta do what he gotta do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you have relationship problems. Now, when you have relationship problems, who do you go to? You can't really go to your significant other, because that's the problem.
Yeah. Or
you know what I mean?
You're trying not to have an argument or escalate.
Yeah, you don't want to escalate shit.
You're trying to civilly get off your chest what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and a quick answer is for people will be like, yeah, just talk to like a counselor or something. But it's not. A lot of people, like coming from where we come from, are not just gonna go to a counselor.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta lean on our peoples.
Yeah.
Like that's the close circle, because we're brought up not to really trust a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why the fuck am I gonna go to this person who don't even give a fuck about me? You know what I mean?
That's how we think.
That's how we think.
But let me say this. There's nothing wrong with therapy.
No, it's not.
I did it. It helped. It got me through a tough period. And it wasn't even that long ago. I'm talking like 2019. I did it on the low. Nobody knew. Because I don't feel like I needed to tell anybody that shit at the time.
Yeah, that's what you had to do.
Like I was I was depressed. You know what I mean? I found myself stuck in the mire of depression, and I couldn't shake that shit. And I was like, I gotta fucking talk to somebody. I gotta talk to somebody. But I didn't want the shit that got me there. I didn't want to sit there and talk to my homies about.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be like, man, get the fuck over that shit. I knew the response.
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Because I know that shit already. I know I gotta get over it. But I can't. I couldn't.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There was shit that I couldn't understand. I needed to talk that shit out. I needed somebody that could like objectively just sit there and listen. No fucking feelings invested in this shit.
Right.
Just someone that could just listen to me and kind of maybe decipher a little bit, help me decipher the shit.
Yeah.
And then on my own, I've pretty much talked myself out of the depression.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes like all therapists aren't the one for you. Sometimes you got to try a different one.
True.
Like there were times I felt like, this lady, she don't get me. She don't get me. But I still went. I went through it until she pretty much gave up on me. Quarantine. She would call me and I'm like, I've been in the house 3 months. I ain't doing shit. I ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, and then she just stopped calling me. But yeah, man. I mean, therapy is a good tool, man. Let's not give in to the lie or feed into that shit where we don't gotta talk to them. No, they're there for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
These people know how to help.
Right.
So I
sometimes
just want to say that
you don't have somebody that's going to be there and listen to you and
just listen.
Because
when you talk to your homeboys, it's too close.
It is. And
so let's say I was going through an issue with a female for a while.
Yeah.
And that shit got me in a funk. If I go to my homeboy, man, I told you leave that bitch alone. I'm like, bruh, I know you did. Like, that shit ain't helping me right now.
Yeah.
I need you to fucking shut up and listen to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes your homeboys can't do that. If you got a homeboy that can do that, just shut up and listen.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
That's something you keep him.
Yeah.
Keep that homie around.
Not everybody has that.
Nah, that's very rare.
That everybody has their opinions and they are only responding to respond and get, like just, all right, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you and that's it.
Yeah. That shit, sometimes that shit don't help. Sometimes it do help.
Yeah, sometimes it do,
it
depending
don't,
on
man.
what it is.
Sometimes you don't want to hear that shit, man.
Like, yes, I understand you said to leave that bitch alone, but
I get it.
They ain't gonna change how I'm feeling right now, though. Like, you have to let it out, though.
Word, man. There's just sometimes, man, like sometimes you could go through shit that make you just feel broken.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, and that's probably one of the worst feelings you can ever have is to feel broken as a man.
Yeah.
Like, this just like throw me away because I'm broken. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because think about it. You talked about society.
Mm-hmm.
What value do they put in a broken man?
None whatsoever.
They'll be like, this person is the most useless person in society.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to be perfect and a finished product and polished already. And it's like, it can't work that way.
Yeah, man.
And that falls in line with the stress. Like, you have to live up to these standards, but who's fucking making these standards?
Mm-hmm.
Is it other men?
And then you can't share your feelings. You can't talk about the shit because then you looked at as a quote unquote bitch.
Yeah.
Or a sissy or weak.
Yep.
But the opposite. I think to be able to talk about your feelings, to be able to communicate what you're feeling, you know what I mean? And tap into that. I think that makes you a very strong individual.
Oh, yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I've endured a lot of shit on a personal level, you know what I mean? And through it all, like, I talk about my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, prime example, my mom passed. Bro, and there's certain people that they're private, they don't want to talk, put their shit out there. Man, listen, I'm different. You know what I mean? I'm very transparent on my shit. I ain't got shit to hide. Yeah. I am who I am. I am Grizz. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell you what I am. I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling. So the way I got through that shit with my mom passing was I would post on Facebook. Like, first and foremost, my Facebook is very pretty much I know everybody on my Facebook. You know what I mean? It's not random motherfuckers
Yeah.
just for followers
Yeah.
and none
To
of that
get your
bullshit.
numbers up.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. The only people that I probably don't know personally on there is like Nana Empire chapters and shit from other states, but whatever. I don't give a fuck.
That's networking. It's not
Yeah.
like random strangers. Like,
Yeah, I don't get random strangers on my shit.
Right.
If I get a friend request, I go to their page and I see who the mutual friends are.
Yeah, that's smart.
If we ain't got a couple mutual friends, fuck out of here.
It's a setup.
Yeah, nah, fuck out of here. So whatever. So for me to share my shit on social media, I don't care. I'll do it. You know what I mean? Because that was my outlet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was those they come up in my memories, and I sit there and I read them now, and I'm like, wow, holy shit. I really bared my soul on that one. You know what I mean?
But you look at it now as a source of strength. Like
bro, I look back at that shit like, yo, I was at a fucking low point.
Exactly.
And damn, I'm so far from that.
Yeah.
Like I'm good. Like
exactly.
Now, don't get me wrong, I miss my mom every day. I try not to think of her though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta keep busy with life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's bro, I couldn't even come in here on my mom's birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
like it hit me.
That's
but,
understandable.
So yeah, like shit like that, man. But even with that, that day I wasn't coming in here. Like I planned on it, but I had to make the call. Like, yo, it's my mom's birthday. This shit hit me unexpectedly. I can't make it, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Kept it real. Like, bro, I was in my fucking feelings that day.
Yeah. Hey, that's what being a human being is.
Word, man. Like,
you're not a robot.
I'm not.
We're not robots. We are supposed to feel. Word. That is life. So the highs and the lows, the good and the bad, like that's the thing. Like they want men to be robots, emotionless, like savages, where you have no feelings.
Word.
Don't give a fuck about anything.
But then when you do that, then you ain't shit.
Yeah. So you either ain't shit and an asshole and the
or
like scum,
or you're weak and a punk and a bitch.
Yeah.
Because you're too in touch with your feelings.
Yeah. So what is it? Like you got to like kind of like go between both and play the game. Like how they
fuck the games.
Fuck the games, bro.
That's why, bro. My advice is just be true to you.
Exactly.
Be true to you. If you an asshole, be a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? If you, I don't want to see. Like I'm scared to say it because people might take it a negative way. But I'm like, if you a sensitive dude, be a sensitive dude.
There's some sensitive dudes.
There's some overly sensitive dudes. I ain't telling you to do that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it within reason.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some things that touch a nerve or strike a chord.
Yeah,
that's
man.
okay.
Don't be fucking crying at the sunset. Like it was beautiful. Like
yeah.
Nah, don't get me wrong. I love my sunsets, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
But we have now I know you said one of the things you did to deal with it was therapy.
Yeah.
Other positive things to keep you, sometimes people do a hobby to stop from overthinking.
Okay.
Like they'll join a gym.
Okay.
They might make friends there that, that takes their mind off of shit. They might take an art class, play an instrument, something that the pain drives to do something positive.
Yeah.
Now, if you're just going to sit at home all day.
See, you can't wallow in your misery.
Nope. The idle mind is a devil's playground.
Word.
And that's facts.
I mean, bro, I ain't gonna front though. There's times you can't do shit.
Yeah. No,
I mean, there's been times that I was just depressed and I just couldn't get up. I couldn't go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just laid there in my fucking thoughts and in my feelings. And I just kind of like kept to myself. But like I know, like let's say I was to get in that kind of mode today. I know me personally, I got to the point where I might allow myself one day or
Right.
2 days,
Yeah.
feel these feelings. You know what I mean? Go through the roller coaster of emotions. But then it's like, all right, get the fuck over it, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's go. Get up. Go do something. Go find a way to beat this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying everybody could do that. I do that because of what I learned going through the ups and downs of depression and shit in my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just reached that point where I can overcome it. You know what I mean? I guess I can't explain it. I just do it. I'll go through my low points and I'm done. Get it over with and I'm at it. It's over. I don't go back to it.
Right.
That's a key point. You can't go back to and keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You still a slave to those thoughts and feelings.
Yeah. No, that's you just setting yourself up for failure at that point.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But
And it's like, why would you go back to a point where you already been delivered from? You know what I'm saying?
that's like you in jail, somebody came along, or you got the key and you opened it up and you walked out and then be like, let me go back in this cage and lock myself back in.
Yeah.
It don't make no fucking sense. It don't make sense to walk back in and lock yourself up again.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Once you get yourself out of it, keep moving.
Yeah.
Get it as far away from that as you can.
Don't look back. At least not right away.
But people are creatures of habit.
Oh, yeah.
And with that, people have a habit of, oh, damn, I can't get over it. I can't get over it.
Exactly. And like a relationship example, right?
Okay.
People sometimes fall in love with the potential of what it could have been.
The
right?
idea.
The idea.
Yeah.
But then it comes to a point where it's like, okay, you have to take things for face value.
Absolutely.
What is and not what could have been.
Like, don't see, we have a habit of trying to romanticize people in our minds.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, this, and this, and I like this, and I like this. Meanwhile, they treating you like shit. Right? But you, oh, whatever. You brush that shit off. No, you have to fucking see that they're treating you like shit and realize that they're treating you like shit and be like, yo, fuck that. I don't need that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's one that I've gone through that where I'm like, yo, the fuck am I doing? That bitch benefited from me being in her life, not the other way around. I didn't benefit in no way from her being in my life.
Exactly.
And right there, once I like had that realization, I was done.
Cut it
It
right
was
off.
over. Like, I didn't stress it. I was good.
Yeah, you dropped the weight. Like,
Yeah, yo, fucking weight off my shoulders. I'm good.
yeah.
But I don't know. A lot of people can't do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it just seems so simple because I know how I operate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I know how to maneuver my feelings now. I know how to overcome depressions. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm down, but I'm any depression, no matter how deep in depression I was, I've overcome it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know there's people that don't know how.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And I've talked to people, friends, that they would talk to me about how they depressed and this and that. And I try to like make them see, like, all right, well, this is this and this, and you got this going for you, got this. And I'm trying to like shit that I know will get me out of it. And they're like, oh yeah, but you know, and they find the negative side. Like they're not looking at the fucking silver lining, bro. They're looking like in the shadows, looking for the fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And I guess that's their habit of doing that, looking for the negative. You got to look for the silver lining in the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The whatever garden that you water is gonna grow.
Word.
So if you in that negative garden and you keep watering it every day,
Fucking weeds.
yeah, the weeds gonna come out and kill all the fruits that you
Word.
got.
Poison ivy.
Word up. So it's like whatever energy you give to something, you're giving it power over your life.
Absolutely. I believe that.
So it's like, why would you think of the negative stuff and not think of the positive stuff? And it's not being fake. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh, you just, you know, like delirious, like you a false optimist. And it's like, no, this is part of like, yes, we're blessed. There's a lot of silver lining out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just doom and gloom and everything, you know, like, you know, it's life. There's ups and downs. There's a roller coaster, like you said. And just as bad as it's going to be today, tomorrow might be the best day of your life. But it could pass you by if you're still down here.
Yep.
You must be here to experience it, though.
Yeah. Facts.
And all it takes is for you to let go, which is one of the hardest things for people to do. Letting go.
You ever saw the meme of it's like a drawing and it's a hand with a rope.
Yeah. I seen that.
And it's like the harder you hold on, the more damage you're causing yourself.
Yep.
But when you let go, your hand will heal. Like it's really that simple. But sometimes it's just hard to click for people. I don't know. I to me it clicks.
And it takes you having to go through it a few times and just be like, you know what? Because that's not the first option for most people, right? Just to let it go. But like, it's too easy. I think I have to go through all this shit and spend months in a downward spiral. No, you don't. Learn from other people's mistakes.
Word.
That's where true wisdom comes from.
Word.
And like, if you have a friend or a person in your life that's a resource that they went through something and you could tap into that, be like, look, at least for me, like, I don't have to go down the same road. And maybe you'll give me a gem that don't make me go down the road of, you know, depression, alcoholism, et cetera, et cetera.
Word, man, because that shit is not a fun road.
It's not.
That shit isn't, bro. And you're not, like I said before, with me, you're not getting rid of the problem.
No.
You know what I mean? All you're doing is numbing yourself and stupefying yourself to the point that you don't think about it for the moment.
Yeah.
But then when you sober up, the root problem is still there.
Exactly.
You didn't take care of it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's why you have to, like, bro, I don't understand why motherfuckers think it's such a bad thing to talk about your fucking feelings.
Yeah.
To communicate. Bro, like, all the shit that you bottle up inside, man, that shit festers, bro.
It does.
That shit leaves you fucking miserable.
It eats away at you.
There's some motherfuckers out here in this world walking around just miserable assholes because they didn't have the strength to talk to somebody, to get some shit off their chest.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just to have somebody to listen to you, just to maybe a homeboy that can encourage you.
Yeah.
Something.
Absolutely.
Now they walk around miserable, fucking angry and frustrated all the fucking time. For what?
You could even add jaded to that list.
Jaded, all that shit. And
for what?
And it's just a miserable existence. That's not a way to live life, man.
Nah, it's too short for that.
Life's one is too short, and two, life is beautiful, bro. This experience that we go through is a beautiful fucking experience.
That's right.
But you have to feel your feelings, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I hate the motherfuckers that just sit there like the tough guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm a tough guy. You know what I mean? If you want to play tough guy, you want to see go tough guy for tough guy, I'm gonna win that. I'm telling you, yo, like, because I'm kind of crazy with my shit. So I'm willing to take that extra step. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no fucks to give. Look,
Nah.
no fucks. You know what I mean?
No
I'm all
fucks.
out of fucks. So I don't care. I will go that extra step, whatever, to prove to you, yeah, I'm a tougher guy than you. But on some real shit, I don't have a problem sharing my feelings. I don't have a problem talking to my homies. Yo, on some real shit, I don't have a problem telling my brothers I love you.
Right.
Like, whenever I can, my B-Dub group chat, I'm always in there like, hey, yo, I love y'all brothers. You know what I mean? Or if it's, you know, I'm talking to one of them, whatever, boom, hey, I love you, my brother. It's always, I love you, my brother. Because, yo, you don't know who's going to be here tomorrow.
That's right.
So I'm going to let you know I love you today. If I love you, I'm going to tell you today I love you.
Facts.
I have no problem with that. It doesn't make me less of a man because I tell another man I love him. Nah, these are my brothers. These are people that mean something to me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They there for me. They got my back. Hell yeah, I love my brothers. I don't have a problem with that. But I do have a problem with motherfuckers that, like, they tell you they love you to your face, and their actions prove otherwise. Fake love, that I have a problem with.
Yeah, me too.
See, that's a struggle for me.
Yeah.
We talking about struggles that eat away at you. That's a struggle for me. People that tell me oh, Joe, you know, I love you. You know what I mean? I got mad love for you, Joe. I got mad love for you, Joe.
Yeah.
And I ain't hearing from them in months. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I have a problem with people that I show love to. Ooh, genuine love. Ooh. You know what I mean? And then they turn around and they don't reciprocate. I have a fucking problem with that.
Word up.
I do. That shit eats away at me, bro. That's one of my struggles. That's the kind of shit that goes on my head. Like, damn, yo, such and such said, oh, they're talking about, oh, you know, I love you, Joe. I got mad love for you, Joe. Blah, blah, blah. All that shit to my face. But then their actions prove otherwise, because where's the love? How you showing the love? Actions speak louder than words.
Always.
So if you telling me you love me to my fucking face and I don't hear from you for months, you don't care about what I'm going through, you don't check on me, you know what I mean? If you're not an active part, you're not taking an active role in being in my life, being a friend in my life, you don't fucking love me.
Nah.
You a liar. Woo. You're a fucking liar.
Liar.
Word. Like,
for real. Because,
bro, like, if you tell somebody you love them, you can't just say I love you to somebody, bro.
Nah.
That word requires action to back it up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I tell my woman I love her, I show her I love her.
Which is more important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I take that extra step to show my woman that I love her. She know. I could not say it for the rest of my life, but she gonna know I love her because of how I treat her, how I am towards her. You know what I mean? Just my actions speak louder than the word.
People can remember how you make them feel.
Word. You can forget what the fuck a motherfucker tell you.
Yeah.
Real quick. I forget a lot of shit people tell me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna remember how you treat me.
Exactly. That shit stick with you.
And I hold on to shit. I hold on to it. I see the shit. I see the phoniness and I hold on to it.
Yeah. Yeah. And unfortunately, it's rampant. It's too many people like that.
Yeah, man. Like,
they're throwing the love word out there.
Yo, that word is so overused.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Fuck
love. Yeah, motherfuckers don't know loyalty.
My brother. You know what I'm saying?
I don't call everybody my brother. I call certain dudes my brother.
Word up.
Now, it's a couple handfuls of brothers, but they my brothers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My B-Dub brothers, they my brothers. That's what? Going on 30 years. You know what I mean? Some of them moved to other states, came back. Some of them still live in other states, but can't change the fact that they my brother.
Exactly.
And I love them brothers. You know what I mean? Kyle, bro. I knew Kyle since 6th grade. I was fucking 13 when I met him. I'm an old motherfucker now. That's a long time.
Yeah, that is.
Hey, fuck
Long
you.
time.
Hey. Easy over there. Fucking guy.
Long time.
Fucking guy. That was for you.
That's for the age? Or...
No, that's for you. It's a whack ass emphasis on long time.
I mean, you really think about it, it is.
Hey, man, stop thinking about it, yo. What the fuck? But yeah, man, like, I don't know, man. I can't understand how the fuck you could tell me you love me and did not show me.
Yeah.
That doesn't register in my brain. It doesn't make sense to me. My brain doesn't know how to put that together. So anybody that I told them I love them, I mean, like, I'm even talking about like, on some friendship. I've gone above and beyond to show them that love is real.
Right.
You never ever gonna hear a story of me telling somebody, yeah, I love you, my brother, or I love you, and then me not showing that.
Right.
I can't function like that. That's some phony shit. I'm not phony.
Hey, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are comfortable being phony.
Yeah.
They have this mask that they wear every day, whether in person, social media, whatever. There's this false persona, bravado, caricature of what they're trying to be. But you could preach all you want, like you're loyal, you love this, you love that. But when it comes down to the action,
yeah,
when shit gets real,
yeah,
when the smoke clears, who's there?
Not them.
Not them.
Well, yeah, man. Like, I can't front, bro. That's one thing that always sits on my mind. I sit there and I think about the people like, damn, such and such said this, such and such said that. Oh, this one said that. That one said this. Where the fuck they at? Damn, I thought we was cool. I thought we was homies. I thought we was friends. You love Joe. You got mad love for Joe. Where the fuck you at? Yeah, I think about shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it on a regular. I don't gotta say shit. But that shit sits with me. That shit, that's the kind of shit that eats away at me.
Yeah. I feel you.
That's the shit that eats away at me. That's one of my biggest struggles.
Yeah, no, it's something that I agree with you. Because it's like when you have a big heart, when you are a generous person, not just with like material shit, but with your time.
That shit, that's more valuable than anything material, bro.
Exactly. You can't get it back.
My fucking time is more valuable than anything material.
Exactly. It's like just being there like means a lot. So it's those are the things, like you said, that it eats away at you, because it's like you would cross oceans for these people who wouldn't even step over a puddle for you.
Damn.
And it's like, what? And you look back and yeah, it's gonna get to you sometimes. That's part of being human.
Mm-hmm.
And getting it off your chest is very masculine.
Word up, bro.
Like, I want to hear that, oh, these niggas being emotional.
Yo, I think that's one of the realest things you could fucking do, bro. Is tell somebody what the fuck you feel.
Yes.
Like, bro, like whether I'm pissed off, whether I'm happy, whatever. That's one of the realest things you can do is share what the fuck you feel.
Yeah.
If you piss me off right now, I'm like, hey, yo, I'll slap the shit out of you right now. Yeah. I want to slap the shit out of you. Like, I mean, you piss me the fuck off, I'm punching your shit. That's more real than be like, all right, whatever. And then walk away and bottle the shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, fuck that.
That fake tough guy shit.
Nah, fuck that.
That,
Like, I'm in the moment. I'm going to
yes.
tell you what the fuck I feel in that moment.
And when you do that, you letting it go.
Yes. I'm getting it off my shoulders. Getting it off my chest, letting it go. Sometimes I might want to come back.
Yeah, no, it does.
Sometimes I might want to come back, stay stuck. You got to really get it off, but
A little more force.
a little more force. Yeah, man. Like, there's just shit, man. Like, there's just so much going on, man. Like, you see shit. And another thing that kind of got me thinking about this shit is, and we talked about this, the whole dude from the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
That dude beat the shit out of his ex or some shit, and it was caught on video. And like, I saw that shit, man, and it's like, it started triggering me. You know what I mean, seeing him beat on his woman. You know what I mean, it started triggering me because I'm thinking about when my biological father used to beat my mom just shit. You know what I mean, I was sitting on the couch watching this shit. You know what I mean, and I felt helpless. I couldn't say nothing. You know what I mean? And I spoke about that on this podcast before.
Right.
But it's fitting to talk about it here. So, and that shit, I had nobody to talk to about it. As a kid, I had nobody to talk to about it. I couldn't express myself. I didn't know what to do. So I just bottled it up. And that's one of the main factors that led me into my depression growing in my teen years. Because I was going through major depression in my teen years. You know what I mean? Like, so I didn't know how to express it. You know what I mean? And then I remember when I was 13, is the first time like I let it explode. And I threatened my biological father and shit. At 13, I told him, put your hands on my mom's, I'll kill your ass. I'm like, you might be stronger than me, and I'll wait till you fall asleep. But if you put your hands on my mother, I swear I'm going to do it. That man saw the look in my eyes, and he never touched my mom's again. I never saw another bruise on my mother. So maybe he believed me.
That was, believe it or not, one of your coming of age moments where you had a face of fear,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to say, you know what, fuck it, I got to do what I got to do right now.
That definitely was. I was scared shit of him.
Yeah,
he was a little piece of shit. He was 5'5", but I was scared shit of him. Because what he lacked in height, man, he made up with in temper and anger. Like,
yeah,
he looked, bro. When he got mad, bro, he could be. In my mind, he was like 7 feet tall.
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
He was the fucking boogeyman. So seeing this dude beat on his woman, man, it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? And it got me thinking, like, is that like all his pent up rage of shit that he's not letting out? Maybe he's going through these things in his fucking head. Maybe he just a bitch ass motherfucker.
That too.
I think there's a lot of that in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that too.
A healthy portion of bitch assness in him.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know that man's history.
True.
I don't know that man's, and this is not me copping a plea for him.
Word.
Ever. I want to put hands on that man. Like, that video made me want to put hands on that man.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know his upbringing. I don't know what he had to endure in his childhood. Maybe he witnessed his father beating on his moms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's one thing I want to understand. I want to understand the psyche of a man that beats on a woman. Like, what is it that makes you so much of a bitch? Like, because to me, that's some bitch ass shit. I can't.
No, it is.
Like, I see shit like that, man. And I think to myself, like, yo, I could never put my hand on a woman like that.
Right.
I can't. And then I like when I saw that shit, like when I said I can't put my hand on a woman, then I thought about my woman, and I'm like, yo, never. I could never do that shit to my woman.
Yeah.
Ever. Yo, like, yo, bro, I will leave her. I will go somewhere. Bro, that will not happen.
Yeah. I feel you.
Like, just that thought, man, makes me feel like shit. Right? Just the thought of like, yo, what if I was to do this to my woman? Nah, fuck that. That shit makes me feel like shit to think that.
Yeah.
So how the fuck do these bitch ass motherfuckers live with themselves?
Look at themselves in the mirror, like,
word. Like, how do you wake up in the morning okay with yourself beating on a woman? Yeah. Treating your woman like shit.
Does it make you feel like more of a man?
No, how?
Like I'm not like I'm saying, like,
yeah, but I don't
understand their thought process.
Yeah.
But, like, is that something to do with it? Like, I gotta dominate and show ultra aggression and physical force and shit like that. Like, it makes no sense.
It doesn't.
And
I'm drawing blank. Like, honestly, I want to call my pops and I want to have that conversation with him, but I don't think I could do it because I don't want to hear that motherfucker voice.
Yeah.
There's too much. I'm over that shit.
Yeah.
I dealt with it. I'm over it, but I want to understand. Like, bro, I think back on my mom's and it's like, my mom's never did nothing to him to deserve that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mom's, in retrospect, as a 40-year-old man, I look back on my mom's and how she dealt with certain people in her life. And I'm like, damn, Mom, you wasn't shit. There's a certain, she was an excellent mother. She went above and beyond for her children. Nothing came before her kids. Right?
Respectable, yeah.
And her grandkids. That's who my mom was. My mom would give me the last fucking penny out of her purse if I needed it. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, as a woman, not mother, as a woman dealing with men in her life, she ain't got a great track record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom dealt with a lot growing up, so I understand what she went through. But with my biological father, my mother was head over heels in love with that man. My mom would have did anything for that man. So there was nothing that that he would ask my mom to do for him that she wouldn't do. So what the fuck did she do to constitute an ass whooping that he gave her? Nothing. I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah.
And like, see, these are the shit. This is what I'm talking about. Like, these are the fucking feelings that I'm talking about that motherfucking men deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I still kind of deal with some shit. Like, I ain't gonna front. That shit was traumatizing as a kid, bro.
Of course.
That shit's traumatizing as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, there's still shit that it's in my personality that I deal like. So this kind of things, how do I put it? I know how I want to say it, but I don't know what. So there's things in my life, right? That or habits or pet peeves or shit, right? In my life that stem from the trauma with my pops.
Yeah.
All right. So it might sound stupid as fuck, but I don't like anybody coming and taking food off my plate.
Yeah.
It might sound real stupid, but it was because and it bothers me, and I don't like that because he would finish his food. And then he would come and take my food, or he'll ask me and I say no, and then he'll take it. And it was kind of like him trying to dominate me.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, no, don't fucking touch my shit. You know what I mean? If you want this, I'll get you 5 plates of this.
Word.
Don't take mine.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, there has to be some type of like, this is you, this is me. You know what I mean? Like, let's have our plate.
Mhm.
If we want more, we can get more.
Now don't take it like so. Like let's say I have pancakes, you have waffles. You make a comment like, "Oh, those pancakes look delicious." I will be like, "Yo, you want to try it?" I don't have a problem doing that.
Right.
I have a problem when somebody just comes on my plate and take my shit.
Right.
Because now, subliminally, I'm guessing subliminally, it's like now it's a dominance thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it triggers me with my pops.
Yeah.
And that might sound like the stupidest fucking thing to people, but that's a real fucking thing with me.
No, it's right. It's true because you still have the trauma and the scars.
Yeah.
And any little thing could like just remind you of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the footage of this guy.
Yeah, that shit really triggered me.
And who the other people that need to be called out or his boys, his
home. Yeah.
his people, whatever you want to fucking call them, for hiding him.
Yeah. Bitch asses.
How do you hide a man like that? See, real men hold other men accountable.
Word. Let me see this. If any one of my homeboys was to do something like some bitch ass shit like that to his lady, and he come to my house looking for refuge, and for me to hide him, I'm gonna let him in. But I guarantee you, before he leave my house, he gonna catch a fucking ass whooping.
Word.
Me and him is gonna we gonna throw
the hands.
We gonna throw some hands, bro.
Yep.
I swear, bro. Matter of fact, I'll be on some extra shit and I'll sucker punch him. I won't even let him know what's coming.
That's what has to be done.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because
Snuff
if you,
him.
yeah, on some real shit, like yeah, my brother, I got you. Come in. Bow. Fuck you putting your hands on a woman like that for.
Exactly. And that's what needs to actually happen. Like, where are the people that's out there saying that this shit's not okay? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we live in a coward culture.
Yeah.
Coward culture where motherfuckers is hollering at women and they ain't getting no play. So then they grabbing up on her, throwing her down, hitting her, smacking her, punching her, kicking her. Why? Because your ego was bruised? Nigga, fuck your ego.
Word up.
Your bitch ass.
Roll a pair, bro. Like on some
The
real
fuck?
shit.
Like, yo, rejection happens, bro.
Every day, B.
How about you change your approach, motherfucker?
Word up. How about you become a man of value?
Word.
And maybe they'll come to you instead of you having to do the fucking let me grab you and shit like that.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Become a man of value and you will attract women of value, bro.
It's crazy, man. But go ahead.
No, I'm saying like what we were saying about accountability. Us as men, the fraternity of men, like when we see that, we have to also speak on it. Like, yo, this is not okay.
Yeah.
Not enable that shit and be like, nah, yo, come dip to my house and hide out for a few days and shit to shit like calm down. No. Because that's just as bitch made as the dude that's hitting her. Because you are allowing it to continue. You're not putting a stop to that. Because you hide him, he's going to go back there and do it all over again. So now you have blood on your hands.
I don't get it, bro. I don't know. And I'm going to say it's a younger generation because that dude's younger than us.
Yeah, he is.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's like in his 20s.
Yeah.
So these little motherfuckers, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
It is bullshit.
But so now back to him.
Yeah.
Maybe if he would have got some fucking therapy, maybe if he would have had some real homeboys that he can talk to, or had some kind of a mentor, some type of, maybe he don't have a good father figure in his life. I don't know. Find somebody, a coach, a fucking somebody, a
Somebody.
pastor, somebody.
Yeah. A different family member.
Word.
A teacher. Somebody.
Anybody in your motherfucking life that could be like a father figure to you, man.
Exactly.
Somebody you could fucking look up to and like some type of role model, bro. But God damn, bro, this motherfucker out here beating on women because he's insecure about himself, because that's ultimately what it's about.
Yes, it is.
It's his insecurity. This motherfucker built his body up, got all pumped up, got cocky as fuck.
I mean, yo, he's a lineman.
Yeah, he got cocky as fuck. He went through the fucking college football, made it to the pros, all this shit. He did all this shit and worked out all this other shit, but he couldn't work out his fucking character, his feelings. He couldn't work on that. That's the fucking problem, bro.
Yeah, it is. Because now, because he couldn't communicate, because he couldn't have that release, now there is a victim, and now you throwing your life away.
You know,
because now it spiraled into, now you're gonna have to do some time, homeboy.
and yo, he did this shit in front of his 5-month-old child, bro.
Yeah, that's
some real bitch. See,
low ass move. Like,
I don't know, man. That shit. This bunch of shit, man. Like that got me thinking this topic.
yeah,
I mean, and I don't understand a lot of this shit. I just wanted to speak on this because maybe there's somebody out there that will see this shit, and maybe something we say here could click. Maybe they could go get some help. Maybe they go talk to somebody.
yeah.
Shit, yo, hit us up.
Fuck it, why
You know what I
not?
mean?
DMs are open.
Go right there in the little the details or whatever of this video. Our Instagrams are in there. Holla at us.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But God damn, man, talk to somebody, man. It's hard out here to be a dude, bro. Be a man in today's society, it's fucking hard.
Oh yeah,
It's hard to be a man in today's society.
and that's part of the thing too, is that why are good men not appreciated? Because they think it's easy, and because that's just how it's supposed to be.
And listen, it's hard when they coming for masculinity.
Exactly.
When they coming for manhood.
Yep.
They're trying to tear that shit down. So it's hard to be a good man out here in this world.
Yeah.
God damn. So appreciate the ones that's left. For real.
Yeah.
Ain't too many of us left.
And a real man and masculinity will always protect femininity.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think it's cool for a man to start rocking, feminine traits. We're both different, and there's beauty in the difference.
Absolutely.
Complement each other.
Yep.
So our masculinity will always protect the feminine in the society. That's how we're wired. That's how we're built.
Yeah.
But what happens when
protectors and providers?
When the men turn bitches, then who's the protector?
The woman? That don't sound right.
That don't sound right. Because who's the one that usually goes to war? The men. The women stay home with the children because their gifts and talents.
Well, that's how it was. Now there's a lot of women in the fucking military, bro.
But I'm saying, like, they're more equipped.
I just think when I think protecting, I think of like, all right, so let's say you in the street as a man and a woman, a couple, right? A man and a woman.
Yep.
Somebody come up trying to rob some, you know what I mean? Rob them. You gonna expect that man to, you know what I mean, protect his woman.
Yeah.
If you see the woman protect the man, you going like, what the fuck? You gonna start questioning that situation.
Yeah, it don't look right.
You going, God damn, she had to protect him. It's just naturally that's what you're gonna think.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like even the most feminist is gonna think this shit like, yo, she protected him. Then it's oh yeah, women, all that. But man, like it's hard out here. Men protect women. Stop trying to tear down masculinity, man. Stop trying to tear it down. This world still needs masculine men.
We do.
Not hyper masculine, toxic, fucking narcissistic, none of that bullshit.
False.
We're not
bravado,
talking about that.
tough guy.
That fake tough guy. We're not talking about that shit, people. We're talking about the good, old-fashioned masculine man that protects his woman, protects his family, protects his children. You know what I mean? That man,
Word.
that provider.
That selfless love.
Word.
That sacrificial love. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Agape love.
Exactly. Which really translates to charity. So that's giving. That's the love that you give.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the strongest word for it. Actually.
And let me say this. Stop being scared of the fucking word love. Stop. It's not it's not taboo to love. It's not a taboo word.
It's not.
I mean, like, we're designed to love.
Absolutely. We were made with love.
Yeah.
So that's in our fabric.
Like,
And you know what's not manly? Not recognizing that you have a good woman. And because you think you're a tough guy, you can be like, nah, I don't love her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, you know what I mean, get my nut off and do this and do that. It's like,
just trying to get my nut off.
I'm like, oh, really? Okay. But there's gonna come a time where all that shit subsides and it's like, you're gonna want something of substance.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with love, man. I tell my woman I love her often. Good fuck. I do love my woman.
And
She's a good woman to me.
And does that make you less of a man for communicating it?
Absolutely not.
Like, you know how back in the day to be like, oh, you telling your woman you love her in front of the boys, like that was a big deal.
What? Bruh. Bro, we'll be on the phone when she know I'm with the homies. And she be like, I'm waiting. Like because I be like, all right, I'll call you later, babe. Whatever, I'll talk to you later. She be like, I'm waiting. like I'm scared to say, I love you. Like loud as hell. She start laughing because she know, like, ain't no shame in my game.
Yeah.
I won't have a fucking problem telling you I love my woman.
It's crazy because you'll be surprised like how many times men slip up there. Like, nah, I gotta stay G to my niggas and
fuck that.
Like, what?
See, now I could still be my grizzly ass self and I could still love my woman and I could balance it out.
Exactly.
It's about a balance. Like, you don't want to be overly sensitive.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, what comes to mind? You ever saw the movie? What the fuck is it? It's with Brandon Fraser, where he like the devil. He asks the devil grants him wishes.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I forgot the name of that movie.
Yeah,
but one of his wishes, it led to him being like this super sensitive ass dude, like on the beach crying at sunsets. That shit just made me think of that. It's funny as hell. That movie was hilarious.
Yeah.
But and then he asked to be like a rich or some shit. He became like a basketball player, fucking 7 feet tall, best basketball player in the league. And he took his towel off and he had a little tiny Peter.
Oh, damn.
So everything he asked for, there was all the pros, but then there was that one con. Is like, fuck.
It was like a elephant in the room. Like,
yeah,
tragic flaw.
And that's why he asked to be rich or some shit, and he had a fucking mansion. Turns out he's a fucking drug lord. And the cops was coming at him and shit. Oh, I gotta remember the name of that shit. Fuck. I forgot the name of that movie, man.
Comment below if you know the movie.
Comment below.
Shout out to S. Dot, yo.
Word. Shout out to S. Dot. Hold on. Let me hit a drop for him, yo. Where is that? As Dot.
Yeah.
Mr. Comment below on B-Dub Bro Talk. Go ahead. See it right there. Go follow it. B-Dub _ Bro Talk
Yeah.
on Instagram. You know what I mean? My brothers. But yeah, so comment below. All that shit. If you know that shit. Whatever the fuck you feel about what we said, comment it below. You know what I mean? Let us know.
Absolutely. Because we like to start the dialogue. So
Word.
communicate.
Word up.
We calling out other men. If there's something that's bothering you, it don't got to be in the comments. Like he said before, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. We're always here to talk that real shit.
Right below in the details of this video, you're going to have our Instagrams, our personal shit, the Pot and Us one, all that shit. So you can contact us if you want. You want to talk about something.
That's right.
If you got a problem with something we said, come on, tough guy. Hit us up.
By all means, hit
By
us
all
up.
means.
Yeah, we just don't want the good stuff. Like if you want to bring the smoke, bring it.
Right? We with the smoke.
Facts.
All the fucking smoke.
That's
But whatever.
neither here nor there. But
Mm-mm.
but you know what is here?
What?
I think we got to hit him with the Cash App.
Oh, where's that?
Is it? I think right here.
There it is. There it is. And with the Cash App.
Bam.
And like we said before, if you haven't heard us say it before, send $1 because we keep it $1.
Always.
Simple. We only ask for $1.
One. The numbers start with 1. So with 1 comes many.
But if you want to send more, feel free.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
We ain't even gonna hold you. Go ahead.
Not at all. But yeah. What else? You got anything else to say on the topic though? Before we close this one out?
I would just say that whatever you're going through, understand that there's other men that have gone through it.
Yeah.
You're not alone.
Nope.
And don't be afraid. One of the most manly things you could do, like you said before, is say how you feel.
Yeah.
Don't bottle it up and let that shit take over you and be a slave to that shit.
Word. That shit gonna fester.
It's going to fester. It's going to lead to health problems. It's going to lead to bad habits.
Word.
And in some cases, it may lead you to put hands on people that you shouldn't be doing.
Word.
So don't do that. Talk to somebody.
Yeah, don't be a bitch ass.
No, we do not endorse any form of bitch assness on Pod and Us.
At all.
At all.
But
yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say about that, man.
I agree with everything you fucking just said. So, with that said, y'all can go ahead and follow us, subscribe, like, subscribe, hit the little fucking notification bell over there. So that way when we drop episodes, you can check it out.
That's right. That's right.
Share us with your peoples. If you know a man that need to hear some shit, hearing the courage of word, share us.
Pass it along.
Put it on their Facebook page. You know what I mean? Throw it in their motherfucking DM.
Word. Tag them in the video.
Tag them. All that shit.
Everything. Tell a
Know what I
friend,
mean?
tell a friend, to tell a friend.
And then tell their friends.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What else? Anything else I'm leaving out? Oh, follow us on Instagram. Partners Podcast. You dig?
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on our personal Instagrams, mine is Pod Squad, Joey Grizz. His is Fly Guy, the Pod Pilot.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
And that's pretty much it, man. Just listen. Don't hold it in. You got feelings. Don't be afraid to share it. You need find somebody to talk to if you don't have somebody. If you do, bend their ear real quick. Talk to them. Let them know. Don't go through shit alone, man. It's hard out here for men.
Yeah.
So make it easy on yourself. Get that shit off your chest. Don't stress this shit. Life is more beautiful when you're stress-free, man. Trust me.
Exactly.
I've done it both ways. And stress-free is the best way to do it. So, anything else?
I mean, it's Pod and Us, bro.
Pardon us.
This is the best podcast you never heard of.
Facts. And we are the motherfucking unknown legends, goddammit.
Ha! Hashtag that shit.
My name, you know who I am? Tell you. Wait. Hold on, I fucked up. I'm still a motherfucking unknown legend, goddammit. I am.
I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Bitch.
He is.
Fly God, fly God, fly God, fly God, fly God, the Pod Pilot.
And on that note,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say peace. God bless. I love you.
Yeah. We out.